This is your boy Flight Fanatics side, and today I decided for doing an alpha flight recommendations, or you can say that alpha flight on RO-320, basically on A320 on RO-320. So yeah, so what many of you face is a problem that you all face is that how to enter alpha flight. So what you need to do is scroll down onto this section that says developer and then studios A&D. Click on it, then view community. As soon as you enter this part, there will be a join community option right over here, somewhere around here. As I have already joined this community, ignore that and move on to affiliates. You will see Wrench Airlines. Then click onto Wrench Airlines, and as soon as you enter Wrench Airlines section, there will be a join community option as well, somewhere around here in this rectangle that I'm showing. Join it and then cross. Move over here, join the game. You're good to go, and you can find the what you can say the alpha flight area. Alpha, in order to access alpha flight, you have completed all the specifications here. So here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options. Uh, from these, you have to click onto the specials and then go on to newer flight access testing. Click on it, click on it twice, and you will enter into its private server. Yeah. We are here. We are in the cockpit of an A320 in RO320. Yeah, so we will turn on the batteries real quick. Battery 1, battery 2. And as soon as we click this, there will be electricity supply into the cockpit, just like that. Yeah. So now what we have to do is turn on the crew supply, which will supply fresh air to the crew. We'll do some checks, that is the engine fire check, IRS aligning, just like that, and the checks which will be engine 1 fire test. So yeah, as soon as I hold this for 1 minute 1 second, there will be a beeping sound like this. Engine 1 fire test, affirmative. Engine 2 affirmative. This is the APU, the auxiliary power unit. We'll do the same with this. APU fire check, and cargo smoke check, which will indicate if there is a smoke or fire in the cargo bay of the aircraft. Check. Alright, so we are ready for the cockpit prep. Park brake set, check. Thrust levels at idle, check. Fuel quantity checked. Cockpit pre-flight checklist complete. Now we will look on to the cockpit prep, which will be battery 1 and 2 on, as we did on that. Exterior power on, check. Exterior or external power, they are the same thing. Strobe lights will be put on to auto. So what many of you do wrong is, we have to flick this button twice if we have to turn it on, and if we have to put it on auto, then we have to only flick it once, like this. So strobe lights are auto check, seatbelt signs are not on, so we'll turn it on. Same with the smoking area, it is no smoking sign, which is auto as well as on, so we will turn it twice in order to turn it on. So no smoking sign on, display brightness, which we really do not have to care about because it does absolutely nothing to the cockpit. Like, look at this. Yeah. Display brightness set, check. Cockpit prep checklist complete. MCDU setup. MCDU setup is nothing for RO320 because you seeing this EFB system, it only provides for the ATIS report and the lightning, nothing else. All of these are under construction, like this. So yeah, we will have to ignore this part because it requires flight planning and it requires EFB system. Okay, startup prep. That we will. What happened? We will turn on the APU for now, like this. We will turn on the master switch, then start. and as it starts we will see it doesn't really matter. So now we will turn on the fuel pumps. Yes, and now we will look onto the navigation light turned on. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Oh yeah, you have to look onto this. Is it even on? Oh, it isn't. Wow. Yeah, it is. And just like that, our APU has been turned on, which is confirmed by looking at this avail option. We will quickly turn on the APU bleed as it provides us the packs for our engines. Let's just move on to this area. Oh yeah, I turned on the pumps. The external power off, which is available. And now we will look onto the startup preparation checklist. APU master on check, APU start on check, fuel pumps on check, nav and logo lights on check, APU start confirmed, AVIL affirmative check, APU bleed on check, external power off check. Startup prep checklist complete. We will move on to the startup area. Now we will turn on the beacon lights and we'll turn on the engines. Remember, in order to turn on the engines, you will have to flick it twice in order to turn it into ignition slash start mode, and we will quickly turn on engine number 2. And just like that, our motors have started to run. And as soon as this region reaches 20%, the fuel pumps start supplying fuel to the engine. Just look like this. As soon as this reaches 19.6%, we can confirm that engine number 2 is running. Yeah, just like that. Like see, avail. And we have a successful engine startup, so we will quickly flick this onto normal mode and put flaps to 1 and we will turn on the nose light, runway turn off light, master switch turn off, and flight director, yes, flight director. Okay, startup checklist. Beacon light on, check. Thrust levels idle, check. Engine mode selection, ignition start, check. Engines running normal, check. APU bleed off, check. APU master off, check. Flight director on, check. Startup checklist complete. Before taxi checklist in process. Barometric pressure, we do not care. Transponder, we do not care. Our autopilot, we do not care. Spoilers, armed, check. Flaps 1 plus F, check. Anti-ice, we do not care. Auto brake, check. Nose light, check. Runway turn off light on, check. Parking brake off, check. Before taxi checklist complete. So why I really said I do not care, because all of these are not functional for now. I mean, look at the QNH. It's 0. It says 0. A human can die in 00 QNH. Let's just start the taxi. Be ready for the chaos that I will be calling, because this region for the taxi region, this is quite buggy. Oh, sorry. Let's just supply the power and turn the rudder. See, that's the thing. We actually cannot control the aircraft very easily. It takes quite a while for it to turn. It is what it is. So yeah, let's just increase the throttle and we are taxiing through Charlie 112 runway 18 left. You know, we should have turned on the strobe lights as well as the landing lights, but we cannot act right now because it's quite buggy. It won't. Like, look at this. It won't. It says nothing. So we will stop at the runway and turn it on. And just like that, we overshot the runway, yes. What really happens here is that once you click this, it sticks onto your mouse. I don't know why. That's what I really hate about RO-320. Okay, so we will turn on the strobe lights. And we are good to go for now. Jai Mata Di. Like I said, it's really buggy. We cannot even align with the runway. We have to take off using half of the length of the runway. Our speed is 120 knots. Shit. See, like I said, it sticks onto your mouse, and we overshot the runway. Mumbai, and we're back on the runway. We overshot this again. You know what? I'll just jump out of the what? Yeah, like this. Well, thank you all for watching. We really struggled for taking of the aircraft, and it's just going on. It left behind many of its, thrust levels, the rudder wheel, the yoke, and all. I know it wasn't a yoke because it's an Airbus. Yeah. Thank you all for watching, and do tell me about what was your experience about RO-320. Yeah. Goodbye.